Hi and welcome to the VPN Club YouTube channel. In this video, I will answer the following question. Is Surfshark the best VPN in 2023? The number of VPN providers has exploded in recent years. Hundreds of VPNs are now available on the market, but not all are equal, far from it. As you may have noticed, Surfshark is a VPN that I regularly recommend among a few other VPNs. I have tested dozens of VPNs over the years. Surfshark is a reputable VPN for its reliability, speed and security. For us, it is clearly one of the best ones, but is it the best VPN in 2023? First, I'll quickly introduce you to Surfshark. Surfshark VPN was established in 2018 by Vytautas Kaziukonis, so it's quite recent compared to other VPN providers we recommend. As explained here, what started as an idea finally became a reality. They launched their VPN apps on macOS, Windows, Android TV, and Fire TV, and went through their first independent audit by QO53. Today, Surfshark has more than 3,200 servers in 100 countries. This means you can connect to the internet virtually from a lot of countries. As for the number of users, it now numbers in the millions. Over time, Surfshark has built a reputation for security and anonymity. It is indeed a very capable VPN with military-grade encryption, DNS leak protection, and a strict zero-log policy, audited by Deloitte, a major auditing firm. Let's dwell on that point for a moment. Deloitte, which is among the foremost influential consulting firms in the world, reviewed the configuration of IT systems and management of the supporting IT operations. The audit involved interviews with Surfshark employees, as well as configuration and technical log inspections, among other things. The auditing firm also verified that Surfshark was actually using the configurations they inspected. Deloitte saw no signs that Surfshark violated their no-logs promise. The publication of this audit is crucial as it provides independent verification of the privacy and security commitments Surfshark makes to its customers. They give users the assurance that they can trust Surfshark, a very good point then. Also note that Surfshark is based in the Netherlands, which might be a problem for some of you, as the Netherlands are part of the 14 Eyes Alliance. This alliance includes the US, the UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, France, the Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Italy, and Spain. In these 14 countries, local security agencies can indeed compel a VPN provider to disclose the data of its users. However, this is not really a problem for Surfshark, as there is no law requiring companies to store customer data in the Netherlands. In this article, they explain that the government can request information from Surfshark, but they would have nothing to give since they have a no-log policy, and that if the government decide to size their servers, physically, they could do it in the Netherlands, but not in the other countries. If you would like to learn more, I highly recommend that you read this article. Let's continue. As you can see here, Surfshark is available on Windows, macOS, iOS, and Android. There are also extensions for Chrome and Firefox. It is also possible to use it on a smart TV, game console, or even router. You can use it on an unlimited number of devices simultaneously. This is something very few VPN providers offer. Here is the app, which is quite nice. If you don't have Surfshark yet and want to give it a try, I invite you to use our link vpn-club.com/sh to take advantage of a special offer, 82% off plus 2 months free. Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, which means that you can try it out for several weeks and then request a refund if you're not satisfied. So you can choose a country from which you want to make it look like you're in from this list. There are a lot of countries, in Europe of course, the UK, Ireland, France, Germany, Spain, Italy, Switzerland, in North America and South America, the US, Canada, Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, in Asia, Japan, South Korea, Singapore. That's a lot of countries. There is a search function of course, to search for a specific country or city. From this list, you can simply select a country to connect, or you can choose a specific city. Let's talk about servers in more detail. Surfshark has 10 GB servers that transfer data very quickly. With the advent of 5G technology, they ensure that their infrastructure is ready for all the needs of their users. This is the reason why they initiated this transition to 10 GB servers. Much of their bandwidth runs on 10 GB servers, and more servers are being optimized. Let's take a look at settings. Many options, kill switch, split tunneling. You will have the choice between several protocols. OpenVPN of course, but also WireGuard. No speed limit, no bandwidth limit, so you can stream and download without any limit. Surfshark also offers the possibility of having an IP that is not dedicated but static, which is useful for accessing professional networks with restricted IPs or for carrying out online transactions without an additional security step. For example, to get a static IP, simply open this menu. Another particularity, Surfshark offers multi-hop servers, also known as double VPN. These servers make it twice as difficult for hackers to decipher your internet activities. It changes your IP address twice, protecting your connection with double encryption. Also note that Surfshark offers other security tools in a suite called Surfshark One. This suite includes a VPN, but also an antivirus, a search tool that only displays purely organic results, and a breach detection mechanism that alerts you about personal information leaks. Let's talk about the price. As you can see here, you can get a subscription for only $2.30 per month if you take a 2-year plan, so a total of $59. It is one of the cheapest premium VPNs on the market. Great value for money. Make sure you use our link vpn-club.com/sh to take advantage of this special offer. If you prefer a monthly subscription, it would cost you $12.95 per month. There is also a 1-year formula at $47 or $3.99 per month. If you decide to take Surfshark One, it will cost you an extra $1.49 per month. So, does all of this make Surfshark the best VPN in 2023? Surfshark is a very capable VPN with a strict no-log policy audited by a major auditing firm. It's a high-performing VPN which comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. We really like Surfshark for several reasons. The interface, which is quite easy to use, the number of servers, the number of countries, the possibility of having a static IP. It's very effective against geo-blocks. It's difficult to say if Surfshark is the best VPN in 2023, as the best VPNs are so close to each other. For us, Surfshark is not the best VPN in 2023, but if you are on a tight budget and cannot afford to pay more for a VPN, then you should strongly consider going with this provider. If you have a slightly higher budget, you might consider another VPN, but you should still consider Surfshark VPN. Either way, Surfshark is a top pick. At this price, and with all the features and benefits it offers, it's hard to pass up. What I suggest is that you simply try it. Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. This means that you can sign up, try the service for several weeks without any limit, and then request a refund in case this VPN is not for you. That's it. So it's absolutely risk-free for you. To give it a try, visit vpn-club.com/sh or click on the link located in the description under this video. As a reminder, with our link, you will take advantage of an 82% discount and 2 months free. That way you can try it out with peace of mind and decide if Surfshark is the VPN you need. Alright, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now you know a little more about Surfshark. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them below and we will answer them as soon as possible. If you like this video, if you found it useful, please like it, subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications button. Thanks and see you next time.